Hey everyone, welcome back. In today's video, I'll be sharing tips I've gained over the years from my cycling-focused vacations and how I've kept bonking at bay. This video is going to be more of a listen to, perfect for multitasking, whether you're cleaning your bike, getting ready, or going about your routine. If you happen to glance at the screen, you'll mostly find views of me and my buddies riding through the stunning French Riviera and get a glimpse of the road and gravel scene in the mountains of Nice, France. Alright, let's get into it. 1. Dial in your recovery routine. Riding back-to-back volume days can take a toll on your body. Therefore, having a personalized, effective pre- and post-ride routine in place beforehand will help manage the aches and pains day after day. It took me 5 years of trial and error to dial in my mobility movements, find a breakfast that works reliably for me and digests well, and implement effective resistance band exercises. This is all before I even get on my bike. After the ride, ensure you fuel with sufficient carbs and protein for a quick intake. This process has served me well day after day. I recommend experimenting with your routine to have reference points for your own pain management. I know this sounds extensive, but the hard truth about this is that as we age, especially as women, muscle mass decreases approximately 3 to 8% per decade after the age of 30. So I have a strong proclivity for maintenance, flexibility, and strength conditioning off my bike. It'll help you feel more grounded and confident, preparing you well for today and tomorrow's ride. 2. Speaking of recovery, include a recovery ride, especially after a big volume session. This shorter, flat, and gentle activity helps increase blood flow to the muscles without additional stress. Other benefits include improving circulation to support the repair and recovery of damaged tissues. Sleep is also vital and where a lot of the recovery and muscle repair happens. Use recovery days as an opportunity to leisurely explore local areas, either on foot or by bike, and join food and city tours. Your body has gone through a lot. Treat it with some love and it'll be there for you when you need it most, like sprinting to the summit. 3. Carry a bladder. When doing a long ride in a new area, I carry a day pack with a 2-liter bladder. Totally optional, but provides peace of mind. There are also ways to store it on your bike if cycling with a backpack is not your thing. This has saved me multiple times in foreign areas where water stops are minimal and uncertain. Sure, your back gets a little sweaty, but I'd rather have that than no water and start cramping in the middle of the ride. I only add water because it's easier to clean. I keep my electrolytes in a bottle on my bike. There are backpacks that are cycling specific as well. I prefer a Camelback because of its numerous pockets and I can carry it off the bike, use it as an airport carry-on, and take it hiking with me. Multi-purpose gear is a win in my book. 4. Consider merino wool. I only wore 2 lightweight long sleeves abroad for 3 weeks. They are not your standard 3-pocket jerseys though, so I relied on my frame bag and backpack for holding items. This is a perfect layering piece for temperatures as low as 45 degrees Fahrenheit or by itself up to 70 degrees, which was the temperature range I experienced during the day. Merino wool is known for being breathable, moisture-wicking, odor-resistant, quick-drying, and temperature-regulating. Apparently, sheep know a thing or two about temperature regulation and staying nearly odorless. 5. Bring snacks from home. Bring enough snacks to last you for at least 50% of your ride, or more depending on accessibility to stores. Bring the ones that you know work for your needs. I bring sport-specific fuel like gels, gummies, and electrolytes, since in some places, those are rarer to come by. In France, baguettes are the perfect meals to take up with you on rides. It fits nicely in your bottle cage, back pocket, and even strapped to your bike. There were also markets around the corner, so we stocked up on bars and other snacks. So make sure you are able to find what you need upon arrival or bring your own food. 6. Pace yourself. Pacing yourself is crucial for energy conservation. It allows your body to acclimate to the terrain, elevation, and intensity, preventing premature fatigue. Going slow in the beginning ensures you can maintain your stamina 70% into the ride. I usually have a second wind when I know the end is near because I've saved enough energy and can empty the tank. For me, the goal for each ride is to push myself enough so I can ride a similar volume again tomorrow. 7. Bike weight is mostly negligible. Unless you're racing, the weight is not that important. In fact, you get stronger after riding with a heavy bike. My gravel bike weighs about 30 pounds with just water bottles. It's steel, rugged, and fits me like a glove. With bike packing equipment, it can go up to an intimidating 50 pounds. Imagine lugging that up a mild hill. I recall on my first bike packing trip, I weighed my loaded bike for the first time and it was 45 pounds. I was so close to deciding not to go because I was scared I'd get back pain just dragging it up even the tiniest of hills. After a pep talk with my buddy, he reminded me that bike packing is about spending time with friends, enjoying the scenery, stopping whenever you like, and going slow is just par for the course. Everyone else will also have a heavy bike too. Just do your best, and whatever happens, you'll have some great stories to come away with. And he was absolutely right. And finally, ask bike shops for route suggestions. If your planning allows for this flexibility, look for bike shops and cycling-focused cafes if you want route suggestions. Oftentimes, employees will be happy to share information with you based on the type of riding you plan on doing. We stopped at Café du Cycliste and they were so helpful. Their shop had a huge topographical table of the region with a box of laser pointers. The perk about asking bike shops is their knowledge of the current road conditions, whether it's snowy at certain elevation or if it's rained recently. They'll also tell you if certain segments are too soggy to ride on. Of course, you can also use the internet and find any free resources. There you have it. These are just a few tips to help you operate like a well-oiled machine. Eat well before a ride, stay hydrated and fueled during the ride, and properly cool down after the ride. Everyone will have their own style of traveling and recovery routines, more or less. This is what has consistently worked for me, so I can feel my best every day. What tips do you have when cycling abroad? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching.